How's it going, Precious Minutes family? Hold on, let me get a better background. Something a little bit, something a little bit better. That'll be it. That can be in the back. Yeah. So, how's everybody going? Everything? How's everyone doing? This is it's been a minute since I done one of these, but this past November 3rd was my birthday. I just turned 36. Yes, chapter 36 of my life. But I wanted to speak about just managing going through storms in your life. It's not going to be too long, but with this journey that I'm doing now, with my program and everything, and people see me here and there in the community, and what I see going on with Flint, Michigan, and all the stuff that's going on with the Flint Council and ARPA funds, and people struggling to manage to keep their homes together. And I just really got to thinking, like, well, for one, thinking about my own storm that God got me, going through, which haven't been the greatest journey, haven't been the best feeling. It haven't been a lot of great days. There's good things here and there, and of course, anything with the kids is great. I'll do that till God take me home. I love children because I honestly believe that that's the future of where the world is going to be. Our future doctors, the future people that's going to be taking care of me or us when we get to our old and rickety ages. And what I wanted to convince, and my spiritual journey with Christ, me getting closer to Him. Now, I say that, and for people to understand that it's a process. Being a saved person and being a saint and being a person that follows God's word and want to teach others on how to understand and digest God's word this is the hardest journey I've ever been on in my life. And I've done some pretty hard things. I mean, I've dealt with losing my parents, losing my grandparents, losing other matriarchs in my family and stuff like that, and not really having no support through everything. I know most people probably be like, dang, Precious, but you do so much. You be doing a lot of things. I'm sure it's people that support you, that you got a support system. And honestly, I really don't. That where it's needed, But, God put me on this journey, so I'm going to continue it. I mean, I've been blessed to be able to be talented to do many things. So I can do many various different mediums of a lot of things, as I did in high school with different sports. But I mean, one of the times I can say I literally did two senior competing sports. I did softball and soccer at the same time my senior year in high school, and nobody has ever done anything like that. So, and a lot of people was like, it's impossible. You're not going to be able to do it. Your studies and everything. But I mean, through my high school career, my grades were never an issue. So I was an honor roll student. So really, that intelligence, smarts has always been my thing. But in this journey, I want people to understand that just because God is sending you through the storm, and sometimes, I mean, He's sending you through, to me, is like a hurricane sometimes, or a tsunami at sometimes in my life. And a lot of people are like, man, you so strong. How you was able to deal with that. And, and still keep a smile and everything. But it's because my smile, what I want people to understand and know that's not precious me. That's God, that all that glory and smiling, and that's God, that's Christ, that's what God has gotten me through. And Me growing up, God was my only friend, really, still is, I think, really now. And I'm not really on the social scene like that and everything because people's energy is just not on the right vibration for me. And God have given me an instinct to naturally distance myself from things and people that's not for me. But I'm saying this today, like, God has blessed me with a couple things, which I'm going to come back and explain more of the glory of everything that God has been blessing me with. But what I want people to understand and to know is just because you're going through something, or it seems like you in a storm, or you in the eye of the storm and everything, God is there with you, guiding you through it. And that's gonna be the guiding light. That's always been my guiding light with everything, is that, because I want people to understand and know that it haven't always been easy for me. It's not even easy at this moment right now. You know, if I was to really dive into all of the different trials and things that I'm going through at the moment, people would be like, really? What? Why aren't you saying anything to anybody? Why aren't you reaching out or begging for this or that or striving for? Because God told me for what I'm doing, I'm at an observing stage of what's going on through my storms. That me telling people and, you know, trying to get people on my side or any of that, God told me not to do any of that. He told me to stop doing it, because what I didn't understand with everything I've been going through is God has been exposing the environment of people around me. So if you see me around and you see me doing stuff and I ain't quite the same, or I ain't like how I used to be, it's because I'm in a process with Christ right now. And if that's not important to you, or if you're not a person that's trying to push that type of support for me or towards me, I'm probably going to more than likely be keeping it moving. I just put this out just so that for people that were looking, that are wondering what's going on or everything, I'm going through a process right now. But understand and know that once God lifts this storm from me and I'm where I'm at, if you are not there or present, or if you are not, considered a person that's a support system of it anymore, just understand through the times of the storm, God has been showing me what to do. And if you don't like the end of the side of where you ended up when it comes to the blessings that God blessed me with, know that all of us are responsible for the consequences of what happens to us in life. So I pray that this encourages people to know that don't give up when you're in the midst of the storm, because on the other side is the sun, is the blessing, is the breaker. God bless y'all.